Hello, my name is Dr. Shambles, and today is a simple video on gameplay. I wanted to showcase the new deck list. This category match is still with the old deck list, and the next two matches will be with the new deck list. But yeah, I just wanted to, for the final upload of the week, give you guys a simple gameplay video. I like to make these gameplay videos. They are chill, they are nice. You know, sometimes I'll just keep the content simple, and I think these were very fun matches. This category specifically because, as you can see, I have many searcher laws in hand. So yeah, I have many blockers and searcher laws. My hand is almost completely purple. But yeah, it was a fun matchup. And I found a third searcher law. Again, this is not the old deck. This is the old deck list, so I still have the fourth here. He gets one. I should have just swung first and then played the event law and take away his Pero. He could have got something better out of the trigger, but thank God he didn't. Okay. I'll just counter out of that. And I'll let this life go. There you go. It's good that Katakuri does not have rush. I can keep his cards in check. I just go for Pero. I don't mind his ability. It's fine, but he does protect it. I'm like, fine, okay, good. Cards out of hand, actually. But I cannot ignore the Pero because then he'll have 3 swings next turn. That's not optimal. Now I go a bit crazy here, but I'm like, oh no, I don't go that crazy. No. I just swing first. There you go. Just in case of the Thunderbolt, he does get a blocker trigger. I just take away the trigger and do the play I wanted to do, and I play Gordon. The Gordon there does not hurt, I believe. I mean, if he plays Thunderbolt and gets rid of 1 life just to get rid of anything, that's fine by me. So yeah, he does go for Beppo. I have too much board. As you can see, I managed to build board super fast on this game. Yeah. On the tier list, I put Katakuri, kind of a hard match, but I don't know. I'm still very iffy on that. I'm like, what can he play? Because I know he only has 1 more swing, and I'm thinking he probably is going for for my board, right? He doesn't need to rush my lives anymore. I'm down to 2. At least that was what I was thinking at the time. He gets a cracker. He does not play the cracker, but he gets a cracker to hand. He attaches 2, which is obviously, well, fine, because I was already I kind of had to let it go, even if he attached 1 Don. And he puts a cracker, which is annoying. I whiff on the search. I can get 1 life out of him. I whiff, and I don't know, no, sorry. But yeah. He gets a cracker trigger, and I'm like, oh damn. Now, I need to get rid of board whether I like it or not. He will have 4 swings, maybe 5 swings next turn, so yeah. That's not optimal at all. So I'm like, what can I'm just making calculations. Sorry that the video is not sped up. but I prefer this way in case I need to comment anything else. Will he counter this? He does not. I'm like, great, great, good, good, good. No counters in hand. That means if he wants to build board, that he needs to use many Dawn, so he cannot attach as much Dawn as he wants to. And we have a blocker, he has 3 swings, we have 2 lives, so it's fine, 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 fine. And if he does not go for board here now, yep, there you go. Thanks to that blocker, if he does not go for board here now, he loses next turn. So he's going, I am still protecting. I know a Searcher Law is going this turn. I mean, it's Katakuri. And he has to take away boards. There you go, that's the 7, we let it go. Oh no, we don't. Yeah, we blocked because I wanted the search this turn. And I'm like, okay, 8 Dawn, that's probably Katakuri, right? He'll probably just bottom life my Lost Searcher, because with the Lost Searcher in this case I need to abuse them. They're the best take I had in the starting hand, so I need to abuse his search as much as possible to keep cards in hand. I'm like, okay, can we go for a game here? That's what I'm thinking. I decide not to go for a game. He lets it go. He lets it go. That's fine by me. I am going to make a swing. There you go. We get Shashin Penguin. Yes, I know the Gamma Knife was there, but I really needed to play the kid because my Dawn are kinda low right now. He lets the life go. Oh my, great. I just play a Searcher Law, so I can abuse. I believe this is the 4th one, right? So that's the giveaway that this was the previous deck list, the old one. I take the free block, I don't care. Because now he's going for my kid. Remember, I do know 2 of his cards are no counters. I do keep this in mind. I let it go, I'm like, completely fine, completely fine. And he plays a 10 cost mom. Not optimal, but still. I'm fine with that. So now I assume only one card is a card that I know that has no counter. Obviously I could take out Katakuri as a non-counter card that I knew of, but I kinda didn't on this game. I get the Gamma Knife. With the Gamma Knife, I decided to play it simple, so depending on how this life went... There you go, wait, I'm thinking about attaching 2. Now, this was a very 50-50, because if he got a 1k and he had a 2k in hand, he could get out of this, right? Oh no, he couldn't. Okay, so the 8 swing would probably, if he got a 2k out of that, that would be bad. If he did have a 2k, we needed to take away, I would use, normally I was thinking about using Gamma Knife on Katakuri and take it out for a Shashin Penguin. But he does not have. So yeah. He got only 2k now, so fine. Next game. Now, this is with the new deck list. It's Enel. And this is a very funny match. Why? Look at my hand. I got the perfect hand. I got the Sanji, and I got the Law, and I got the Blocker Law in case the fucker likes to use the strategy of taking his lives early. But yeah. This was a very quick and funny match because I got the perfect hand. And also this was another thing, it's to demonstrate that the Big Mom Pirates do not synergy well with Enel. I said this in 2 other videos and I'm gonna say on this one because I don't know why people still play Big Mom Pirates on DNL. Just play the Sky Island, it's so much better and it's so strong. Thank you, that's my tech talk. So here I'll go normal, which is to bait. Yep, there you go, I make a 5k to bait either cards are hand or take away the life. He gets a trigger. I'm like, trigger is no bueno. So I do play my boy, make a 7k swing. He needs to take it, or he's losing a lot of cards in hand. Yep, there you go. And that's the play, that's the Sanji play. And now I take away the Perospero and play the Shashin Penguin. So, yep, there you go. Perfect hand, perfect play. Now it's 2-2, the game just accelerated so much. He's gonna have problems dealing with me now. Obviously, he needs to go for that Sanji, right? Yep, there you go. Sanji did its job, but if he lets the Sanji stay there, I could potentially attach 2-ton and swing with 5. And thankfully, now Gedatsu lost its effect. No longer works. And we are still 2 turns away from a Yamato if he has a curve play. Because he's at 5 zone. So 2 turns away. More than enough to build enough board. At least for red purple, obviously. I'm starting to realize I get a little impatient when they are not playing. Like, look at my mouse. My mouse went all over the place there. So yeah. So he's playing. This got me off guard because he's playing the Big Mom Pirates and the Sky Island variant at the same time. I don't really agree with this. But here, making the Ohm, he did not get the Holy. But making the Ohm was the right play. If he got the Holy, it would have been much better, obviously. But the Home is at 6k, so it's not bad. And he can leave that on up, so I can assume he has the Altor, right? So it was a good play. I'm just swinging and swinging and swinging. He takes and plays a Perospero. I'm like, oh, matey. Here I just build board. He has potentially 4 attacks, but we have a red beam up and we have a blocker, so we should be fine. I mean potential 4 attacks because he can either attach 3 Dawn to Pudding or he can play the Enel with Rush. He does attach to Pudding, so I'm like, fucking nice. He here does the attach all Dawn. Now normally this does hurt a bit because I do know now how much he's swinging. But I believe it's fine because maybe his hand, I believed here his hand was not optimal, so it's like might as well attach and just try to play normally and linear. Fine by me. I take the life. He makes a 7k swing. I'm like, didn't want to use the red beam, but I'll just use it. And he does not swing with the 5k, which is nice. He saved there. Another card that I could potentially swing into. Here I'm thinking, I was like, can I go for a game with the Dawn I have? Probably not, that's too many cards in hand and an Altor. I'm assuming the Altor. So I get the second key. Whew, I love when I have the second key. Instead of taking the Ohm, I take away his Pudding. So now if he wants to protect the Ohm, that's fine by me. He needs to use at least 2 counters. Or the Altor if he wants to. That would have been nice. He uses the Altor. I actually don't remember him using the Altor. I was kind of kidding. He just gives up because he didn't have much in hand. He did have the Yamato, but Yamato would not destroy anything on the field and would regen, but I just had too much board. Thank God for that update on the sim. Now I can see his hand, so the weird matches when they just conceive are not as weird anymore because I can see that they stood no chance in this case. Now, blue-black Sakazuki. I do find the Zoro, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna keep the hands. They are more optimal hands, but having the Zoro is already good enough. I take the life. He played well. I mean, if he doesn't, if I don't build board, why should he build board as well? I make a 5k swing. He defends. I'm like, perfecto, my guy. I make a 6k swing. I like to do this play. I know Zoro is probably going next turn, but I got cards out of hand and alive. And I finally got the blocker law. It's very rare to see blocker law and they have 7 cards in hand. Obviously, he can play around by playing cards out of his hand. But because the strategy I use with Blue-Black Sakazuki is not build board at all, it doesn't find the need to build board himself. So I can kind of catch him off guard with this. So he plays Kuzan. And I'm like, I really should keep his... it's kind of mandatory if you can use this against Sakazuki. You want to take as much hand advantage as possible. I make a 6k swing. He counters. I'm like, perfecto. I'm also taking away your Kuzan. I want to keep his attacks in check. Now he needs to use a lot more cards in hand unless he has the Ice Age. I don't know why people don't play 3 to 4 Ice Age. I see people playing 2. I don't know why. Is there something I don't know? Probably. I don't play Blue-Black Sakazuki, but I believe Ice Age is so OP. But yeah. He plays a Searcher. I'm like, great. He needs to use... he still hasn't deplete my cost. He deplete now for 1. I just take it. It's the only attack. I'm fine with it. He does use the Ice Age and he plays the Lucci. Here I was like, maybe it was the only card he had to deplete my cost and he doesn't have that much in hand. Which is fine. That does give me the confidence to play the Searcher Law here. I should have just do the 6k swing and then do all this play, but it's fine normally. I'm like, do I want to starve him? Nah. I kind of, for a second I thought, should I starve him? No, don't starve a Sakazuki, kind of hard. He has so many cards that draw, and his ability to just recycle, it's insane, so yeah. And we have a lot of board, so there's no need to start him anymore. He plays that card, I forgot their name. That card is OP. Yeah, it's value on itself. Sorry for the sirens, by the way. Houndblaze. Good play. The reason why he's taking so long, I was like, maybe he's trying to find a way to get rid of the blocker. Maybe I assumed he didn't have a way to get rid of the blocker. I wouldn't mind if he got rid of the blocker. I was probably going to let he needed to use cards in hand to get rid of the blocker, so I'm always fine with that. The blocker kind of finds that kind of value on Blue-Black Sakazuki. He does this and plays another Hound, and I'm like, okay. He makes a 9k swing. I was already taking that either way, so it's completely fine. Now I'm like, okay, I cannot go for a game here. So, might as well just try and take away that girl. I always forget her name. Tashigi, sorry. I always forget her name. So there you go, and I just take away. And I just don't play anything. I prefer to have the cards in hand for the 2k counters. Get a Beppo, let's go! We have Dawn Regen for next turn. We take away a life. We are in such good position right now. He doesn't have many cards in hand. That means him taking away the kit is gonna be much harder. Much harder. If he gets rid of the kit, he's using a lot of Dawn. And we can probably go for game next turn. If he doesn't find a way to get rid of the kit, by the way. That's what I mean. He cycles, and Sakazuki, being Sakazuki, will he find a way? Will he find the Ice Age and the Lucci, so he can get rid of both at the same time? I was kind of afraid of the Borsalino here too, because with Borsalino he could just drop Borsalino attached onto Sakazuki and take away my Searcher. He's taking a lot of time to play. It's fine, he's in a tough spot. He plays Rebecca. I'm like, okay, the Lucy is coming, isn't it? Rebecca is a good combo. Yep, there you go. I'm like, goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. And then he doesn't play the Lucci. I'm like, fine. It's another way of getting rid of my boards. At that point, I was already expecting. Oh, I'm a mad lad. I did not remember this. I protect to go for game. Oh! He gets a search. And like, okay, if I remove here, I'm not gonna have enough, probable enough dawn to go for game. So I'm seeing what I can do. He blocks, obviously. I was expecting that. I'm like, okay. I'm just gonna try. I whiff! God damn it! It's okay. So I'm like, 2k out of hand? Nah, he doesn't have a 2k. I'm fine with that. I should have attached more Dawn, obviously. I don't know why I left that Dawn. I remember thinking maybe I should leave one Dawn up just in case he thinks I have Red Beam. It's the last card. Somehow. Trying to make some mind games. But yeah. And I do know one card he has in hand has no counter. I assumed it was this Borsalino. So I'm like, not optimal, not optimal. I just make a 5k swing. He counters, I'm like, okay, no cards, no cards. I dropped my boy because Zoro has that rush. We play the rush, we don't care, we're going in. Alright, he has 2 cards, 2 swings, I have 1 blocker, and 2 2Ks. This is being a very long match, I know. I mean, most of the blue-black Sakazuki matches I kind of like this. You have to be kind of patient. And oh. I was about to block, but wait, I have 2Ks. I don't need a block. Yeah, there you go. I was almost taking that life. Not optimal, because if he used another Borsalino, I would have died. But yeah, we have the 2Ks and he's like, I believe this is the end. He goes for the Zoro. Wait, I protect the Zoro? Oh, there you go, thank God. Because when I'm having a bad day, I do make this plays a lot. I'm like, okay, I won. It doesn't matter if it's a 2K, it doesn't have Dawn up. There you go. Woo! Was good. Good matches. He did have a 2K, but it did not matter. There you go. Was a good game overall. Blue-black Sakazuki games always go long, and you kind of need to think hard. Thankfully, I was in a good day, and I played, I believe, perfectly. I'm sucking my own dick. Here's the deck list. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Like if you did, and subscribe if you want to see more of this content. Thank you so much, and goodbye.